the light switch. What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Before we get started with this video, you know the routine, boy. Give it a thumbs up. Let's get it over 500 likes, bruh. All right, Nintendo and IGN just had a Q&A on the Switch Lite, Nintendo's newest handheld device. Not quite newest. They just announced a revised Switch, which is about 2 weeks newer than this one. Nintendo. But let's talk about the responses, and I'm gonna share more my thoughts, some more information. New light has been shed on the device. So first, IGN asks, with the Switch Lite announcement, are there any changes being made to the Nintendo Switch Online account system to consider current Switch owners who will either make the jump to the Switch Lite or want to use two systems concurrently? Or will the system continue to work as it does at this time? So, they pretty much ask, can you use two systems at the same time? You want to play at home docked on your current Switch and take your Switch Lite on the go? And Nintendo says purchases can be downloaded and played on multiple Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch Lite systems by linking your Nintendo account. And that's what Nintendo's currently doing with the Switch models. I have 3 Nintendo Switches. I have 1 for me, 2 for my kids, and I can download Marvel Ultimate Alliance on this Switch, play, and then I could put my account on another Switch, download the same game, and I can pick up right where I left off on this Switch. And so Nintendo's pretty much saying you can do the same thing. Cool concept by Nintendo, but I think Nintendo should take it a step farther, bro. Do like Microsoft. Allow you to game share with at least one other system. Because if I'm playing on this system and I want to play the same game on my other Switch, I can't do it on the same account. Nintendo wants you to buy their games, bro. Alright, Nintendo also says that you can send your saved game data from one system to another using the transfer your saved data feature. Or you can download your game save data cloud backups for supported games. And so, of course, the said games have to have cloud gaming support. So, Splatoon, I don't know what they're going to do with Splatoon. I heard some things about Splatoon, though. All right. The next question they asked Nintendo. Switch Lite will not work in dock mode, but will it still support charging through the official Nintendo Switch dock accessory or other licensed third-party accessories? This is what Nintendo says. They pretty much asked, can we put the Switch Lite in our dock? Users will need a USB Type-A, Type-C adapter to use USB accessories. Nintendo recommends using officially licensed accessories. Did they answer that question? Next question. Is battery life on the Switch Lite improved due to a change in the battery? Does it have a larger mAh? Or simply due to the energy demands of the Switch Lite? Interesting question. I want to hear their response. The Nintendo Switch Lite battery life has been slightly improved from Nintendo Switch, although battery life will continue to vary depending on how the system is used. They ain't answer nothing, bro. We already knew that. So they pretty much said battery life has been improved. And so, no, they did answer it. So the battery, they did something to the battery. Not so much the demands of the Lite, because it's a smaller system. They actually improved the battery, according to this answer. All right, this next question is interesting. Are multiple SKUs for built-in storage size planned, or will there just be a 32 gigabyte model? And Nintendo's response is Nintendo Switch Lite has 32 gigabytes of internal storage. So it looks like 32 gigabytes is the standard for Nintendo. But I have to say, micro SD cards are becoming cheaper and cheaper by the minute. I have a 400 gigabyte SD card in this Switch. They have 1 terabyte SD cards now. 1 terabyte SD cards, micro SD cards are expensive, but the price will drop over time. So, the last game, Wolfenstein Young Blood, was like 20 gigabytes, bro. So 32 gigabytes ain't gonna cut it. You're gonna need more memory. All right. They ask, will the Switch Lite support the same micro SD card capabilities as the Switch, or are there any limitations? Nintendo says the Nintendo Switch Lite has the same SD card storage as the Nintendo Switch. So the micro SD cards you have in your current Switch, you can also use it in your Lite, bruh. That Lite Switch, bruh. And they continue to ask, does Switch Lite support Nintendo Labo in any way, bruh? Where's my Labo at, bruh? Where's my headset? It's all the way up there. I'm not going to go get it. Here's what Nintendo says. By wirelessly connecting Joy-Con controllers, not included, you can play variety robot, and vehicle kits, although it may differ from the intended play experience, and some Toy-Cons are not fully compatible. The compatibility with Nintendo Labo differs by product. For Nintendo Labo Robot Kit and Nintendo Labo Vehicle Kit, consumers can play them separately, pairing Joy-Con controllers. For Nintendo Labo Variety Kit, the situation differs by Toy-Con. For Nintendo Labo VR Kit, Nintendo Switch Lite is not compatible with the VR goggles, so it cannot be played. The flagship Nintendo Switch system is recommended to play Nintendo Labo. They say all that to say you need this to play your Labo. It's so confusing, bro, as far as which games work. Some Labo games work with the Lite, some don't. They end all of that confusing statement by saying the flagship Nintendo Switch system is recommended to play Nintendo Labo. So if you want to play Nintendo Labo, keep this bad boy. All right. Will the operating system / home screen be any different? Nintendo responds, no. Just one word, no. Nintendo? Now, this could mean it's going to be same. Of course, they're going to keep it in line with the current system, but Nintendo needs a software update, an operating system update big time, bro. They need more features, bro. Achievements. All right. They ask, will entertainment apps like Hulu still work on the Switch Lite? Nintendo says, yes, one word. All right. The last question asked, the official Nintendo site says, for games that do not support handheld mode, players can wirelessly connect compatible controllers to Nintendo Switch Lite. Are you able to connect controllers for games that do support handheld mode as well? And does any of that support include Nintendo Switch Pro controllers? Nintendo responds, yes, Joy-Con and Pro controllers can be paired with the system. So, that's Nintendo's Q&A with IGN. Big takeaway is the system transfer abilities, where you will be able to have your account on 2 separate Switches, play your game on one Switch, and if this game supports cloud save data and you have your account on a secondary Switch, you'll be able to pick up and play the same game on your other Switch, but you're not going to be able to play both Switches at the same time. Like, you can't just buy, you know, this is where Apple crushes it, bro. I buy one game on my my iPhone, and they have what's called a family account. My kids can download the same game on their iPad for free. They have it on like 5 different, I forget the limit, but multiple devices for free with just one purchase. Even Nintendo does a family game plan where, like, you buy the game for $80. Instead of having to buy the same game on multiple systems, you buy the game for $80 and you could use it with your family. That would be lit, bro. But dudes will abuse the system instead of their family. They have their homeboys or whatnot on the games. But Nintendo needs to do something like that. All right, so overall, the Switch Lite. But I have to say this: Nintendo announced a revived Switch, which trumps the Switch Lite in pretty much every way except for a D-pad. Nintendo. I'm still waiting to see if there it is. It's, I don't know. It's not confirmed because Nintendo has officially confirmed, but it is said that there's a new processor in both the Switch Lite and the revised Switch. No words on whether or not there'll be like improved frame rates, improved resolutions. If there's any bump in power in any way, that has to be confirmed by Nintendo. But that's it, bro. What do you guys think about this interview with IGN? What they revealed about the Switch Lite? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out, boy. Why the Crash Team Racing in my bro? Because the game is garbage. You can't connect with your friends 50% of the time on the Switch. Fix your online, bruh. Mario Kart, still the king of racing.